Morning all. You join me about halfway through opening up something very special for me, a brand new helmet. 2 months ago I contacted John Doe, which is a German motorcycle clothing company, because I noticed they've just launched their brand new helmet called the One helmet. And in my humble opinion, it's one of the most beautiful looking helmets that I've ever seen. So I cheekily contacted them and I said, would you be kind enough to send me a helmet that I can try out? They very, very kindly agreed, and here it is. I just absolutely love the simple, timeless elegance of it. 1970s inspired, insanely customizable, which you wouldn't think just looking at it. But it's just that beautiful simplicity along with this color that really grabbed me. I think this is called the Frozen Titanium. I think this will be one of the biggest sellers in biking gear of the year. I just saw it and thought that is an immediate sales hit. So it's got fully removable lining, it's got a D-lock, it's got ventilation that you can move on the front and back. And take a look at this. It comes as standard with this bronze style visor. But you can also completely customize it, whereby you can have goggles on as well. And to do that, you simply put these side clips onto the helmet to make everything look smooth. And then you can put the John Doe goggles on top. You can also add a visor, loads of other brilliant little things. So I've got clear visor here as well. And I've also got a smoked visor. Like that one. So 3 different visors I've gone for. I think the standard helmet price is £260. But on top of that, I'd highly recommend get those magnetic caps that you put on the side. So you can use it with goggles, do some motocross type riding with it as well. And you can also buy different size liners. So that's fully removable, all the lining. You can chuck it in the washing machine, and you can buy different thickness cheek pads. For example, if you've got a slightly wider face, and also if you want to put speakers, cardo system, etc., this is ready-made to have those install easily, but you can change the cheek pad size to make it the perfect fit for you with the speakers in. It was so worth the wait. I cannot tell you how happy I am with that. And look at the quality of the lining in there. Beautiful. Oh, and also, I'll show you one other thing just before I head off. So I've got so excited with this, I forgot to say my plan for the day. It's another glorious, glorious day in London. So I am going to ride in, meet Monica, probably around the Covent Garden area. And I'll take in, of course, my newly freshened up Bonneville for the 2025 riding season. Everything's fresh, everything's new, but I've got this new jacket that I bought from Project 83 in Cornwall. I realized I tried it on, I never even said if I bought it. I did buy it. You see the theme here. Grey helmet and a non-black jacket. So this I bought from Project 83 2 weeks ago, but this will be the first time I've worn it. Age of Glory jacket, French company. So I've got a French jacket and a German helmet. This is a fully armored, I think it's AA rated jacket. You would never guess it by the looks. It comes with elbow padding and shoulder pads, and it's unlike anything else I've had before. I really like the look of it. I'll put the camera a bit further away so you can see me standing up with it. Sorry, the lighting may be a bit bad, so apologies for that. See if that helps any more. And here it is. I actually went for size XL, and the reason I went for XL, honestly, they didn't have a size large, and I know this is going to be popular, and I didn't want to wait on the off chance that I could actually manage to grab one of these before they sell out again, because the last batch is just sold out everywhere. It's really hard to get. There it is. Really beautiful. I would definitely suggest at least size up one. If in doubt, go one size bigger, but it's such a nice, comfortable thing, and it looks so good you wouldn't even know. It's a biking jacket. Lockable pannier. It's London, so need to be safe. And I've realised this is not just the first new helmet in about 5 years, but also I think it may be my first new jacket, maybe in, could be 3 years or so. So this is a very exciting day for me. Here we go. Oh, and I know the lighting will be better here. There, Age of Glory. XL size jacket, just so you can get a rough idea on the sizing. That took me about 10 attempts to manage to squeeze in there. I think it's about 10 centimeters between us. Look at that. That beautiful Bonneville next to me. That's had a lot of very sympathetic bits of work done to it on knobbly tires as well. That, I think, is one of the most beautiful examples that I've seen. And it's also really interesting to see the T120 side by side with mine. You get a far bigger engine on the T120, but really, Triumph, somehow, they haven't increased the size of the actual bike, really, at all. Next to it, there's a very interesting one as well. I think that's one of the original late 1980s Yamaha VMAXs, if I'm correct. That is a very, very cool bike. And next to the Kawasaki, I think Z650. That's a classic London lineup there. Squeeze your bikes in as much and as tightly as they'll go. Oh, and also now I've taken off my rear rack. I've brought one light lock to lock my helmet to, so I don't have to carry it around because I hate carrying my helmet around. And then on the front, you can see just there, light lock camo to lock the front wheel. So hopefully that should be a good setup. Look at what I have to squeeze into my pockets. Microphones. I need to somehow reduce that size of key. 2 phones and a sock, because I bought this DJI camera, but weirdly, I haven't found anywhere somewhere that sells an actual case for it. So I have to go around with one of Monica's stolen socks, which is absolutely ridiculous. I was riding along with the helmet, the John Doe helmet, and it shows how long it's been since I've actually had a new helmet, because my old helmet, the visor got so scratched up that a lot of people commented, can you even see anything? Because you can visibly see all the scratches in it, and the field of vision, or the quality of vision for me was microscopically small, but it just becomes norm week after week, ride after ride, as there become more scratches. So I put this helmet on, clear visor, push it down, and then I'm wondering if there's even a visor on it at all. So I'm touching it like that because it's so clear. I forgot what it's like to ride a motorcycle with a helmet where you can't even tell you're using a visor. Incredible.
It's very nice.
Do you like it? Yeah, I'm over the moon with that. I feel like now with my jacket and helmet. That's it, done. Freshen up, and I'm ready. If any of you ever come into London, for one, I'm still always impressed with London. Free parking for bike, that's excellent. I cannot recommend this enough. This is the Arket soup and sandwich combo. I think this is actually quite good value, considering the fact it's London. You get half a sandwich, a properly delicious soup, but that's really good, and a coffee, and that's about £11.50 each. That's really good value. This will be interesting as well, because I've just realised after many, many years that I may have a slight nut intolerance, and this is covered in nuts, so it'll be interesting to see if I start choking tomorrow morning. Feels good being back in London, especially after spending the past 2 weeks just with the tranquility of Cornwall. It feels nice to get back to a bit of a buzz. Every time I say I'm going to spend maximum 2 hours or so in London, just popping briefly, it always ends up turning into about 6 hours. And now I've got Friday night rush hour traffic to contend with in order to get home. I thought today I was getting a brand new set of BF Goodrich tyres fitted to the Jeep. So I dropped the Jeep off at the garage and left it there all day. Then I called the garage and said, have you finished doing the tyres? And they said, we never received the tyres from Goodrich. And I forgot to check with Goodrich if the tyres had actually arrived in the country. And they hadn't yet. So I had to go and pick up the Jeep, and I'll have to rebook that in. But I think by the end of March, hopefully, I'll get a new set of tyres for the Jeep. And I think they're going to have, where the writing here is just in tyre colour, they're going to be white writing on the tyres. It's very juvenile, I know, but I get excited by stuff like that. So hopefully 3 weeks' time, new tyres on the Jeep. I'll wrap up the video there because I'm off to do, nothing too exciting, a week shop. It's Friday evening, I can't be bothered to do a week shop. I'll do just enough for one meal, and that's going to be good enough. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you in the next one.